Hey everyone, welcome to the Me Jules OK Entertainment channel. I'm Jules. It's Tuesday, the 10th of January, and we're going to be doing a pickups video today. Now, I had planned on doing something different, but I got 3 parcels yesterday, and yeah, they were just too good not to show. You know, when it rains, it pours, and yeah, there's a few games I also picked up. I got them when I was out at EB yesterday, just cheap stuff, $1.50, $2, so it's real good. Now, the other pickups are consoles and machines, so yeah, I love sort of all that kind of stuff. I love the hardware, so we'll show some of it off today. All right, we're gonna start off with some PS4 games. Again, these were so cheap, it's like just criminal to pass them by, so I picked them up. This one was 50 cents. FIFA 14, just like you said, you know, 50 cents is just nothing, man, you know, so I grabbed that one, Messi on the cover. And an NBA game, I don't have an NBA game on the PS4 yet, so I grabbed that one. I've been playing a little bit this morning, just so cool, love it. Like I said, for $1, you know, I throw $1 away in 2 seconds, so to get that for $1 is great. Another dollar game, Battlefield 1. Again, I've never played this version of this game, so yeah, it's like I said, for $1. And I want to do sort of game bundles, sell a little bit online, either eBay or Facebook. So a few of these can sort of maybe fill in there. I get multiple copies. I'm not going to pass by any of these $1.50, $2 games anymore. I'm just going to grab them when I see them. Another one's Destiny. Again, I know of it. I know the title name, but I've never really seen the game, so I'll check that one out. And again, like for $1, I just can't pass it by. You know, it might seem like a bit of a Scrooge, but you know what? I can't. All right, they're all the cheaper games. This one was $5, Fallout 4. I've already got this book, but like as I said, with the bundles I want to do, this can be a part of that. It's just nice to sort of, you know, bit of break from maybe a lot of the sports games that I might end up picking up and things like that. So Fallout 4, $5, can't go wrong. The next 2 games were $9 each. That's probably about $6 US. So this is The Evil Within. Now I've already got the second title of this, but I haven't got the first one. So I saw that and I thought, you know what, I'll grab it, give it a go, see what it's like. It looks pretty gruesome, and obviously it is, you know, high impact horror violence, you can sort of see there. If you haven't heard of that one, you probably have. And the final title that I got is The Dwarves. Now, I haven't heard of this title, it just looks like my sort of style of game, sort of cartoony, and yeah, maybe some little bit of an RTS game maybe, not sure. But again, $9. I didn't sort of check, didn't have the manual. I don't know if the PS4 games even have manuals these days. Maybe not. All right, so they're the cheap games that I got. All right, now I saw a guy on one of the Facebook groups I'm on was looking for an X-Men book. It's an old Silver Age one, and I had it. I don't have really any early Silver Age X-Men except for this one book. And he was open for offers and trades. So I said, have you got any video game stuff? He's like, what do you want? I said, anything old, like consoles, handhelds. Anyway, he's put up his old Game Boy, and he said it was pretty good condition, and I had to squeeze a couple of games out of him, but yeah, it's really nice, and it's pretty clean, this one. Like, you know, Game Boys are sort of prone to colouring, so, you know, and you can see the serial numbers there, and I checked out the terminal for the batteries, and it looks pretty good. There's no sort of scratches. If there is, you can sort of maybe see minimal scratches on the screen. So pretty happy with that. Like I said, yeah. And a couple of really old, I've always liked to add Game Boy games to my collection. I've got a Game Boy already. I'd love to do a bit of a video on it actually, and the story behind it. And you know, just collecting for like specific consoles, and making collections and adding, you know, add-ons and things like that come with the system, such as lights and bags and things. So this one's Galaxian and Galaga, comes in with the Nintendo case as well, so I've got that one. And also another classic shooter, Space Invaders. I don't think you can go wrong with those two. And for the Game Boy, so I can't wait. I'm definitely going to check these out today. I'm eager to see what they sound like. I just love all the old noises that they make. So yeah, I think I've got Galaxian on one of my numbskull quarter arcades, and I think I even got a version of it on the Miss Pac-Man arcade 1-up, so can't go wrong with that. If you like things, old stuff, you can check out my game room too. It's one of the earliest video that I did in this sort of series. It was, like I said, one of the first ones, so I was a bit of an amateur, still am an amateur, getting there slowly, so we're in for the long haul here. So if you're interested in this sort of content, retro games, computers, comics, collectibles, CGCs, art. We're going to cover it all over the, yeah, we're going to start covering it all. Got a nice collection, and I want to show it. I want to show what I'm going to continue to do, which sort of leads on to the next thing. So I like to build sort of, systems. And I saw this, I've been looking at a GameCube for a while, and I don't have a power system. So I followed this guy on eBay, and he had a box system. This was about 320 US Australian, which is about maybe what, 200 US, something like that. It's complete in box. It has all the booklets and stuff as well. And I just thought that would be a good start, because I want to sort of get one for the Game Boy player. I want to get a Game Boy player for this. And you can, when I was looking at it before, it's got the sort of, the add-ons that you can get, such as the Game Boy player, the memory card, the Wavebird. I've already got a Wavebird, but I thought this would be a good start to sort of start building a set. Especially, I think you can get like the LCD screen speakers. I don't know if they're available for the Power Machine, but you know what? I don't have a system to play. Well, I can play the Power games on my Wii, but I thought I'd start with that. So a nice boxed GameCube. I took the system out. I was really surprised. I can't believe how small they are. They're tiny. You don't really I never really sort of figured out how tiny they were until I've actually seen it. The seller did say that it had a sort of discoloration on one of the memory slot sort of sleeves. You can sort of see it there, but I'm not too worried about that. Overall, it's in pretty good condition, and I'm really happy to add that to my console family. So yeah, stoked with that. And it's a nice color silver. Everybody collects every sort of color, and I'd love to get the indigo and the spice orange, but we'll start off with just the silver. It's just one of the classic colors for me. And then obviously there's the controller that come with it there, so that's nice. And as we talk about collecting for sort of different sort of machines and creating setups, this is a new sort of thing that I picked up the other day. Now, I've already got a Windows 98 PC, and I love it. Like, it's got a beautiful old LG CRT monitor, but I just saw this machine here the other day on eBay, and I sort of got the bug, and I've been wanting to sort of pick up. I just love IBM as a brand, and I just thought I really wanted to build an IBM PC for a long time. Not necessarily build it, I'm not that sort of tech savvy, but to assemble one. So I saw this. So this has got an Intel Pentium 4. It's a 3 gig processor, and it's got 512 DDR RAM, and it's also got an NVIDIA River TNT2 M64 graphics card, which are pretty age related to that 98, 2000 sort of era. So I'm happy to have that. It's also got a 40 gig hard drive, and it's got a fresh install of Windows 98. So you can see it's sort of really nice. It's got a few scratches and things on the top of it. But overall, I thought, now I can sort of go out and get the peripherals for it, get a nice IBM keyboard. I'd love to get a nice monitor for it too, which I'm on the lookout for too now as well, like some speakers, a mouse pad. So it sort of gives me a new project to go through. I won't get rid of the old 98 machine, I'll keep that one. This one will just be the replacement. So really happy with this, I just love it. Like, IBM to me, as a youngster growing up, just seeing that as sort of like a mega brand, a corporation. Well, it is, isn't it? Like, it's International Business Machines Corporation. So yeah, it was always, it's just one thing that stuck with me over the years, is just nostalgia as IBM. So to have this thing to start me off on that sort of, journey or project to build a nice IBM Windows 98 machine, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm just got to look into the monitors at the moment, try to find the right one for me. There's one I'm watching at the moment, but like I said, I just don't want to rush in and buy something that I might not regret, but might find something that I was like, oh damn, I wish I got that one. So yeah, this is it. Nice, beautiful, weighs a ton, like 12.5 kilograms, that one. All right, and then the last thing that I got was pretty much almost a grail, I guess you could say. If you saw my original video about arcade one-ups, I missed out on the NBA Jam countercade, and I thought I'd lost the opportunity to get it. Obviously in Australia here, it's really hard to get that kind of stuff, but Amazon had it available again. So I ordered it on like the 10th of December. It didn't ship until like after New Year. Anyway, I don't like the way Amazon box stuff. It's really, like, if I can manage to show you this, it's basically just been dumped into this bigger box. So they've just gone, chuck it into a P5, you know. So this has come from Wichita in Kansas, and it's gone on to Louisville in Kentucky, on to Honolulu in Hawaii, down into Sydney, and then up to me, which is I'm about 6 hours away from Sydney. And I know for sure that's probably got 3 or 4 different handling points at there. So it's come all that way. There's no bubble wrap, no butcher's paper, but yeah, I finally got it. I'm just praying that it's sort of not damaged at all, but yeah, there it is there. The NBA Jam countercade. Now, beautiful, isn't it? I love it. I'm so excited to have this. One of my favorite games to play on the Super Nintendo when I was young. So yeah, I'm just so really happy to get this now. And what I might do is set it up, and we'll do a bit of gameplay out in the other room. I've had the NBA, as I said before, the NBA 2014 game on the PS4 out there at the moment. So we'll do this. So while I go get this set up, I just want to say, if you like this kind of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Keep, you know, it's only once a week, and you can enjoy some nice retro and enthusiasm from me. And yeah, I'll keep you company for when you have a wine or a beer after work or whatever on the weekends. All right, let's go and set this beast up, and I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, thanks. All right, everybody, I set it up. One thing I don't like about the arcade one-ups is that the screen protectors seem to get stuck behind the screws and behind the top and the bottom of the screen. So you're going to basically disassemble partially to get the tape, the film off, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, I've done all that, plugged it all in. I've had a few games. I'm on a 1-streak win at the moment. Here's a little bit of a demo.
No good! Head fake rejected! Petrovic, get that out of here! Trump! Petrovic! Wide open!
Yeah, it's got the light up arcade marker you can see there. Just remember playing this game back on the Super Nintendo, and I haven't got on a hot streak yet, so I haven't hit 3 buckets in a row without them scoring, so I haven't heated up, but still learning to play the controls. So it's pretty awesome, but so I'll be playing a bit today, and as you can see on the background there, I've got the 2014 NBA game on the PS4, so I'll be having a bit of a game of that today as well. So it's NBA game day today. All right, as again, thank you very much for joining us on the channel today. Hit the like button, subscribe, more of this to come. Won't get a video done until next week, so until then, boom shakalaka, and enjoy the rest of your week. See you, folks.